Toddecooks. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make pickles from cucumbers. It's about a week process, but other than it taking about 7 days, it's actually really easy to do. So let's get right into it.
What we're going to do is we're going to take these cucumbers. These are actually greenhouse cucumbers, also known as English cucumbers. We're just going to take these and cut them into slices that are about 1/4 inch to 1/8 of an inch thick. If it's a little thicker than that, it's okay, but you kind of don't want to get it any thinner than 1/8 of an inch. You kind of want to keep your pickle slices thick. So now that I got all my cucumbers cut, you see they're about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. They kind of have varying sizes. A couple of them I messed up on, made them a little bit too thin, like these right here, but it'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to add a tablespoon of salt to this, and also what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some ice in it also, just to bring out the moisture of the cucumbers a little. And that's just something you want to do before you actually pour the brine in. And of course you're just going to shake it around a little so the salt can get around all the cucumbers. Some ice on it. Not too much, maybe just enough to make a small layer. Okay. Afterwards, we're just going to throw this in the fridge for about an hour. After an hour, you're going to notice that a lot of the water is going to collect on the bottom. You're just going to toss that water out, rinse it a little, and then we can start our brine. So it's been about an hour. We're taking the cucumbers out of the fridge. You'll notice that some of, well, you won't notice, but I can notice that some of the water is actually collecting to the bottom. See it right there. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna rinse some of the excess salt off with cold water. And then we're gonna take some of the ice out. Is you're going to take your cucumbers and you're basically going to put them in your mason jars. I had another mason jar here and I actually had some red onions and some jalapenos laying around, so I figured instead of letting them go to waste, I would just jar them and pickle them as well. I probably should have layered them. That probably would have made more sense, but it was kind of a last minute thing, so I kind of just stuffed them in there. To make my brine for the pickles, I'm going to use 3 cups of apple cider vinegar. I'm going to use 1.5 cups of the brown sugar. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of the salt, 1/2 teaspoon of the celery seeds, and about a tablespoon of the ground turmeric. So we got our brine right here, so now we can actually just start up the stove and get that boiling. Brine. And we got our jars. I actually had enough for 3 jars. So just gonna start pouring. Just so that we have our mason jars nice and sealed, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw them in the fridge once they're actually cooled, and we're actually going to keep the pickles here for 7 days, and then each day, twice a day actually, what you're going to do is you're just going to take them, flip them, just like that, just to make sure that all the juices get infused inside of the cucumbers and turn them into pickles. You don't have to do that as many times for this one. You only have to keep it in the fridge for about a day. But after 7 days, they should be good and ready to eat for the pickles, and about a day for the red onions and jalapeno.
All right, day 4, just flipping them again. Just remember you're flipping them twice a day. Okay, so what I ended up doing is I put the pickles on top of my fried chicken sandwich. The juiciness of the chicken actually goes well with the tanginess of the pickles. Another thing you can do is you can deep fry the pickles. You can put them, or you can actually just put them in a potato salad.
Hey there, thank you for watching Todd E. Cooks. Be sure to hit that subscribe button below to be notified when I drop a new video. And if you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you press that thumbs up button.